Tower Defense Simulator was created on the 5th of June 2019 but was actually released to the public on the 15th. The shortest event in the game's history was the AJ Striker event for the Metaverse Champions. This event lasted only 8 days. The longest event in the game's history was the Frost event 2021, which lasted 210 days total. Although the Frost event was meant to be a winter event, it never actually reached the winter season. Out of 87 leaks shown during the Frost event's existence, only 9 of them were added into the Solar Eclipse event. The Solar Eclipse event is the first time an enemy was shown to have a particular gender. Crook Booze is the only tower to have hair. TDS was a school project given to the owner of the game. John Roblox is the only person to get their own tower named after them. At some point in time, TDS had over 65 waves in a game. Back when there were 65 waves, a match would actually take over an hour long. There was a period of time where you could go 390 days in TDS and only experience 2 events. TDS has over 1 billion visits and will be the only tower defense game with 1 billion visits for a long time. Ducky Doom is one of the only bosses to show up in 2 events. TDS is owned by a group named Paradoxum Games, and if you join the group you gain $100 more during the beginning of a game. The theme song for Nuclear Fallen King is the most popular TDS OST with over 1.8 million views. Solar Eclipse has the most ever OSTs within it, consisting of 10 songs respectively. Below Natural, Razuatix, Profane, and John Roblox all met up and had a BBQ once. Below Natural used to be a Row Beats player and is a great rhythm game player. If you were to put all the boss themes together, it would be a 1 hour and 37-minute video. Although Below Natural has his own personal account, he rarely posts anything personal about himself. Instead, he reposts TDS fan art and photos. There are towers and skins that were leaked over a year ago and were never added. It has been over a year since Frost event released and about a year and a half since Halloween 2020. There are many TDS towers and enemy sets being created by a user named Tixlord, so that you can actually dress like any tower you'd like in Roblox. The RTC posted a tweet about the Duck event right after it was released, talking about why people disliked it. This was considered false information and slander to the game, so it was later removed. Roblox and TDS have made countless Roblox toys of many towers and enemies within the game. Over the existence of TDS, there has been over 100 content creators who have risen and fallen over time. And over 60 still exist and have more than 1K subscribers. 4 content creators for TDS have received a Roblox star code, all 4 of them doing different content and having a different position in the game. TDS content creators are so endangered that there have been 2 organizations created against them, and they've gone through a hacking battle. Since the Frost event took 210 days, it gave time for many games and developers to rise from the scenes and grow in popularity. There has been 44 towers ever added into the game. There are 62 enemies that debut in the game as of right now. Since the Solar Eclipse event is 4 parts, it has the most enemies with 37. Raider Boss is the only enemy in the game able to kill a tower. Every enemy in Frost event is blue, gray, black, and/or white. Slime is the only enemy that's able to multiply. Buried is the only enemy able to go underground. Umbra is the only enemy with actual voice lines from a voice actor. Jax is the only enemy to lose a limb. Frost event is the only event to change seasons as a part of the event. This is due to how late it was. Gladiator is the first event tower. Pyramancer is the only fire-based tower. The image for Soul Boss is the only in-game image on the wiki that includes Wikia Colors himself. Speedy is the lowest health enemy in the game with 3 HP. Void Reaver as of now is the most health enemy with 1,200,000 HP. Although normal mode is meant for new people, it is actually harder than Molten, which is supposed to be the mediocre mode. Hardcore mode is one of, if not the most hardest modes in Roblox tower defense history. There used to be a game that was a first-person shooter named TDS Frontline. It was copyrighted twice for using TDS assets as TDS Rollerplay, which was based on the assets left alone. TDS events are based on a state time zone, making Asians have to play in the middle of the night for events. The person with the most wins has over 2,000 as of June 2022. Gladiator is able to block almost every stun in the game. The Paradoxum Games has over 3 million members. Only 145 people in the Paradoxum Games group has a higher rank. The TDS Discord has 400,000 people. The TDS Discord gets more concurrent people online than the actual game has concurrent players. All the 3rd of April Fool's updates have changed the overall game. The imposter from the April Fool's event of 2021 is the fastest enemy in the game. Someone made a TDS cake. Umbra is good at chess. The firework emote is the most reused emote in the game, being readed about 4 times. Abnormal Boss is the only enemy to be shot by a tank and a machine gun in real life. Spring and winter are the only seasons to actually get an event. Even though TDS events are seasonal, there are many knockoff TDS games on Scratch Markiplier played TDS once in the 2021 Bloxy's TDS won a nomination for Best Game Trailer. TDS has existed for 1109, so that means Halloween event and Frost event have taken up over 1/3 of TDS's existence. There's a game named Retro Tower Defense that is just the old version of TDS because people miss it so much. Leaderboards, rewards, and daily skins were broken for over a year. Only now the leaderboards are back. When Duck event came out, Below Natural had to specify that there wasn't an event tower because it was too much work.